Hey there. Ready to really get those heart rates pumping?
Always.
Well, today we're going deep on battle ropes,
Ooh, yes.
specifically how they can torch calories
Oh, right.
and help you hit those fat loss goals.
Sounds good.
You shared this blog post from Masala Monk,
Yeah.
and it really piqued our interest, so let's break it down.
Okay, cool.
What do you think?
Yeah, it's a really fascinating case study.
Right.
Yeah, the author, Shashank Agarwal, actually lost a significant amount of weight using battle ropes. Went from over 250 pounds
Wow.
down to a much healthier weight.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
And he actually chose this method because he had some knee issues,
Oh, wow.
which is something that, a lot of people can relate to. So it's pretty inspiring
For sure.
to see how he found a way to get this really killer workout,
Yeah.
but, working around his limitations.
Yeah, and what's really intriguing is that he found that battle ropes were even more effective than traditional cardio for getting his heart rate up and burning calories.
So let's kind of break down why that might be.
Yeah.
In his blog post, Shashank talks about how battle ropes engage your entire body.
Yeah.
And they work muscles that you often neglect in other workouts.
hmm
Would you say that that's the key?
It's definitely a major factor.
Yeah.
I mean, just think about it.
Yeah.
When you're using battle ropes, you're not just isolating one muscle group.
Right.
You're using your arms, legs, core, back. Practically every muscle is firing
Wow.
to stabilize your body and generate those powerful movements.
So that makes total sense. So more muscles working means more calories burned.
Precisely.
Okay.
And because it's such a dynamic, high-intensity activity,
Yeah.
you're pushing your cardiovascular system to its limits,
Okay.
which further amps up that calorie-burning potential.
So not only is it a full body workout,
Yeah.
it's also incredibly efficient for fat loss.
Exactly.
No wonder Shashank saw such amazing results.
Yeah, for sure. And
Yeah.
and let's not forget the low-impact nature of the battle ropes.
Right.
This is what makes them such a game changer, especially for people with joint issues, like Shawshank.
Right. He was able to achieve that high intensity workout
Yeah,
without putting too much stress on his knees.
for sure.
And, this opens up a whole world of possibilities
Yeah.
for people who have had to, maybe shy away from
Right.
high impact exercise in the past.
Absolutely. And speaking of possibilities, let's dive into the 5
What?
specific exercises Shawshank highlights in his posts.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that.
So he starts with the alternating wave,
Okay.
which is a great way to target those biceps and shoulders while engaging your core for stability.
And then there's the double arm wave, which, that sounds even more intense. Like you're really generating some power with the ropes.
Yeah, it's definitely a step up in terms of intensity. It really challenges, your upper body strength and endurance. But it's really important
Yeah.
to maintain control
Okay.
and avoid using momentum to swing the ropes.
Right.
You want to make sure you're using your muscles, not just flinging the ropes around.
Okay. Technique over brute force.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
Now, moving on to the windshield wiper exercise.
Okay.
This one adds a rotational element that really works those obliques and core
I
muscles.
like that.
It's a clever way to target multiple muscle groups at the same time.
Yeah. So you're not just building strength, you're also improving coordination and
Exactly.
stability.
And then we have the crisscross slam,
Okay.
which is where things get a little more explosive.
Okay.
So you're basically crossing the ropes in front of you and slamming them down onto the ground
Oh, okay.
with force.
I feel like this one would be a great stress reliever as well.
Oh, there's definitely an element of that. But again, it's crucial to maintain control throughout the movement. You're generating power from your core and upper body, but you want to make sure you're not putting any unnecessary strain on your joints.
Okay. So last but not least,
Yeah.
we have jumping jacks with ropes,
Yes.
which is kind of like a twist on a classic exercise, right?
Exactly.
So you're basically doing jumping jacks while holding the ropes and creating those waves
Yes.
with each jump.
Exactly.
And Shashank specifically mentions landing softly
Yes.
to minimize the impact on your joints,
Yeah, absolutely.
which I think is really great that he's emphasizing proper form and safety throughout
I'm sure, for sure.
all of these exercises.
Yeah. Now, before we move on to how to incorporate these exercises into a workout routine,
Okay.
I think it's worth touching on Shawshank's advice for beginners.
Okay.
He really stresses the importance of starting slowly and focusing on proper form,
Yeah,
especially when you're new to battle ropes.
that makes sense.
So he actually suggests beginning with lighter ropes and shorter intervals,
Yeah.
just to build endurance and avoid injury.
That's a smart approach
Mm.
because I think it is really easy to get carried away
For sure.
and try to do too much too soon,
Yeah.
especially with something new.
It's like any new skill.
Yeah.
You need to build a solid foundation before you can really start pushing your limits.
I agree.
Hmm.
So speaking of pushing limits,
Yeah.
I'm kind of curious about choosing the right rope weight.
Okay.
You know, Shashank mentions starting with lighter ropes, but how do you actually know
Yeah.
what's right for you?
That's a great question. And it really depends on your current fitness level and your goals.
Right.
So if you're brand new to battle ropes,
Okay.
a lighter rope, maybe like 1.5 inches in diameter,
Okay.
is a good starting point. It'll allow you to kind of, get a feel for the movements,
Yeah.
build up your strength without feeling overwhelmed.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
So as you get stronger,
Yeah.
you can gradually increase the rope thickness.
Exactly. So you might move up to like a 2-inch rope
Okay.
and eventually even a 2.5-inch rope
Wow.
if you're, looking for a real challenge.
Yeah.
The thicker the rope, the more resistance you're going to encounter.
Right.
The harder your muscles are going to have to work.
So it's kind of like
Yeah.
adding weight to a barbell.
Exactly. Yeah, that progressive overload
Dumbbell.
to stimulate growth and strength gain.
Yeah, you're progressively overloading your muscles.
Exactly.
Okay, cool. Cool.
Now, beyond choosing the right rope,
Okay.
Shawshank also highlights the importance of proper form.
Of course, yeah.
He mentions keeping a straight back, engaging the core, and avoiding locking the knees.
Right.
Why are these cues so important for battle rope training?
Well, I imagine it's all about,
Yeah.
maximizing efficiency and preventing injuries.
Yeah.
If you're not using proper form,
Right.
you're not only risking injury, but you're also not going to get the most out of those exercises.
You hit the nail on the head.
Okay.
For example, keeping a straight back ensures that you're engaging your core muscles effectively and protecting your spine from unnecessary strain.
Right.
Engaging your core helps to stabilize your body throughout those movements,
Okay.
preventing you from, relying on momentum
Okay.
and risking injury.
Gotcha. And what about avoiding locking the knees?
Right, yeah.
Is that to prevent putting too much stress on the joints?
Exactly. Keeping a slight bend in your knees allows your legs to act as shock absorbers,
Okay.
reducing the impact on your joints and allowing for a more fluid
Yeah.
and controlled movement.
This all makes perfect sense, but I'm already feeling a bit overwhelmed with all the details.
Sure.
Are there any specific warm-up or cool-down exercises
Oh, yeah, that's a great question.
you'd recommend for battle rope workouts
For sure.
to make sure we're really prepped and ready?
A proper warm-up is crucial.
Yeah.
For any workout, especially one as dynamic and intense as battle rope training.
Okay.
So before you even touch the ropes, I'd suggest a few minutes of light cardio
Go.
to increase blood flow and prepare your muscles for action.
Okay.
So like jumping jacks, jogging in place, or even just brisk walking
Yeah. Okay.
will do the trick.
Okay. So get that heart rate up a bit
Exactly.
before diving into the rope exercise.
For sure.
What about dynamic stretching? Is that helpful too?
Absolutely. Dynamic stretches like arm circles, leg swings, and torso twists are excellent for preparing your joints for that range of motion required for battle rope exercises.
So you're basically
Yeah.
mimicking some of the movements that you'll be doing with the ropes,
Exactly.
but in a more controlled and gentle way.
Exactly. Now, after your battle rope workout,
Okay.
it's important to cool down properly
Yeah.
to help your muscles recover and prevent soreness.
Okay.
This is where static stretching comes in.
Okay. So those are those stretches where you
Yes.
hold a position
Yeah.
for
Exactly.
a certain amount of time.
That's right. Yeah, you want to hold each stretch for about 30 seconds,
Okay.
focusing on your shoulders, chest, back, and legs.
Wow.
The major muscle groups you've just worked.
Got it.
So,
Warm up with light cardio
right.
and dynamic stretches.
Yes.
Cool down with static stretches.
Exactly.
Check.
Yeah.
So now that we're all warmed up and ready to go,
Right.
how do we actually incorporate
Hey.
these battle rope exercises into a complete workout routine?
Right.
Shawshank offers a few different approaches, right?
He does, yeah. And that's what's so great about battle ropes.
Okay.
They're so versatile.
Yeah.
You can use them as part of a cardio circuit,
Okay.
a strength training finisher,
Okay.
HIIT workouts, or even for active recovery.
Okay, so let's kind of break those down
Yeah.
one by one. What exactly is a cardio circuit?
So imagine it like a series of stations,
Okay.
each featuring a different exercise.
Okay.
You move from station to station. Right.
Performing each exercise for a set amount of time
Okay.
with minimal rest in between.
So you might do like 30 seconds of like battle ropes,
Exactly.
alternating waves,
Yeah.
then 30 seconds of squats,
Yeah, exactly.
30 seconds of push-ups,
Yep.
30 seconds of lunges,
You got it.
and so on. And you repeat the circuit
Multiple times.
multiple times.
It's a fantastic way to get your heart rate up,
Yeah.
challenge your muscles,
Right.
and burn a ton of calories in a short amount of time.
And you mentioned using battle ropes as a strength training finisher.
Yes, so this is a great strategy
Okay.
for maximizing calorie burn
Okay.
and building endurance after your main lifting session.
Okay.
So imagine you've just finished, a challenging set of squats or deadlifts.
Yeah.
You're already fatigued,
Right.
but you want to push yourself even further.
I'm already feeling the burn just thinking about it.
That's the idea. So you could grab those battle ropes
Okay.
and do a few sets of, double arm waves or crisscross slams. Okay.
Really fatigue those muscles
Yeah.
and push your limits.
So it's like adding an
Okay.
extra layer of intensity
Yeah.
to your strength training routine,
Yes.
targeting those muscle fibers in a different way.
Precisely. Now moving on to
Oh,
HIIT workouts.
okay.
These are all about alternating between short bursts of intense exercise and brief recovery periods.
Right. I've heard a lot about
Yeah.
HIIT workouts being like super effective
Oh, for sure.
for fat loss.
Yeah.
How do battle ropes
Yeah.
fit into this approach?
They fit in perfectly
Okay.
because they allow you to generate that high intensity needed
Right.
for those short bursts of effort.
Okay.
So you might do like 20 seconds of, all out effort, say with double arm waves or jumping jacks with ropes,
Right.
followed by, like 40 seconds of rest.
Okay.
And repeat that for several rounds.
Okay.
The beauty of HIIT is that it's highly customizable.
Right.
You can adjust those work to rest ratios
hmm
based on your fitness level and your goals.
So someone just starting out might do like
Yes.
10 seconds of work
Yeah.
and 50 seconds of rest,
Yeah.
while someone more advanced
Right.
could do like 30 seconds of work,
Exactly.
30 seconds of rest.
It's all about finding what challenges you
Right.
without pushing you to the point of burnout.
Right. And the last approach Shawshank mentions
Yes.
is using battle ropes for active recovery.
Right.
This one sounds a bit
Yeah.
counterintuitive. How can an intense workout be considered recovery?
It's all about using the ropes in a gentler way
Okay.
to promote blood flow and help your muscles recover from a previous workout. So instead of just, lying on the couch,
Right.
you could do some light battle rope exercises like, slow and controlled alternating waves or windshield wipers.
So it's more about like getting the blood flowing
Exactly.
and loosening up those
There we
muscles
go.
than pushing yourself to the limit.
Precisely. It's a way to, stay active on your rest days
Yeah.
and help your body recover faster
Okay.
so you can get back to those intense workouts,
Right.
feeling refreshed and ready to go.
This is all incredibly helpful.
Yeah.
But I'm wondering how someone would choose the right approach for their own, individual goals.
That's a great point. So if your primary goal is fat loss,
Okay.
HIIT workouts and cardio circuits are likely to be your best bet because they burn the most calories.
Okay.
If you're more focused on building strength,
Right.
you might prioritize strength training finishers,
Okay.
where you're using battle ropes to fatigue your muscles after your main lifts.
Right. And someone new to battle ropes
Exactly.
or has joint concerns
For sure.
might start with like active recovery
Yeah.
and gradually work their way up
Yeah.
to more intense methods.
Exactly. It's all about listening to your body,
Yeah.
starting where you are and gradually increasing that intensity as you get stronger and more confident.
I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've explored the what and the how of battle ropes.
Right. Yeah.
But I'm wondering about like the bigger picture.
Okay.
If someone really commits to this type of training,
Yeah.
what kind of long-term impact do
Right.
they expect to see? I mean, beyond,
Yeah.
the obvious fat loss and strength gains.
That's where things get really interesting.
Okay.
We know that consistent exercise has these profound effects on, our overall health and well-being, both physically and mentally.
So it's not just about
Oh.
fitting into those skinny jeans.
Right.
There are like deeper benefits at play.
Absolutely. I mean, think about it.
Yeah.
When you challenge yourself physically, you're also building mental resilience.
Okay.
You're learning to push through discomfort,
Right.
to overcome obstacles.
So those moments when you feel like giving up
Exactly.
during like a tough battle rope set,
Yeah.
those are actually opportunities to build mental toughness
Yes.
that you can then
Right.
carry over into other areas of your life.
Precisely.
That's amazing.
And let's not forget the boost in confidence
Yeah.
that comes from achieving a fitness goal.
Right.
You know, when you see your body changing,
Yeah.
when you feel stronger and more capable,
Mm-hmm.
it has this ripple effect on your self-esteem and overall outlook.
It's kind of like that sense of accomplishment
Yeah, for sure.
you get after, like
Right.
conquering a challenging hike
Right,
or
yeah.
finally mastering like
Yeah.
a new skill. It just makes you feel good about yourself.
Absolutely.
Right.
And beyond the mental and emotional benefits,
Yeah.
you know, there are also long-term physical benefits to consider.
Okay.
Consistent battle rope training can improve your cardiovascular health,
Okay.
reduce your risk of chronic diseases,
Wow.
and even increase your lifespan.
So it's not just about
No, it's not just about...
looking good.
Right.
It's about
It's about feeling good.
feeling good and living a longer,
Exactly.
healthier life.
That's the power of exercise.
Right.
It's an investment in your future self.
I am totally inspired
Awesome.
to give these battle ropes a try.
I encourage you to.
Okay.
Remember, start slowly. Focus on proper form
I am.
and gradually increase that intensity as you get stronger.
And don't be afraid to experiment.
Absolutely.
Find what works for you.
Yeah.
Whether it's,
Yeah.
incorporating battle ropes into a cardio circuit,
Right.
using them as a strength training finisher,
Yeah.
or even just, doing some light movements for active recovery.
Exactly.
Whatever feels right.
And most importantly,
Yeah.
have fun with it.
Yes.
Exercise shouldn't feel like a chore.
Right.
It should be something you enjoy.
Oh,
Something
yeah.
that makes you feel empowered and energized.
Well said. I think that's a perfect note to end on. Thanks for, diving deep into the world of battle ropes with us.
Yeah,
We uncovered some amazing benefits
you did.
and hopefully inspired our listeners to give this dynamic workout a try.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure. You know, just remember there's this whole world of fitness possibilities waiting to be explored.
I love that.
So go out there, challenge yourself, and discover, the incredible things that your body is capable of achieving.
Awesome. That's it for this deep dive. We'll catch you on the next one.